Alright, what's up, chat? Hold that thought. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, running a little bit late. But we here. Bam. So. Let me, hold on, that's loud as shit. Let me just. Keep a little bit of background music for the vibes. Jace Ward, man, this card is actually good. It's a pretty balanced card. It's just neat offensive, but also defensive wise. So a big thing with me in Cardfight Vanguard and things that I tend to really gravitate toward are decks with decent defensive options, because Vanguard doesn't have a whole lot. Like, sure, we have defensive orders now, but when using defensive orders, you're also losing out on potential combo pieces, because those could also be other cards. Like, a big one was Buff Sagra with the shield. That was the whole reason I tried that deck out in the first place. Okay. Sorry, my hair's a mess. But yeah, so I have all the translations of all of Levidras' new cards up right here. I'm gonna pull it up on screen in a second, and then we're gonna go play some games. I'm gonna have a little bit of a shorter stream today because I got something to do today. So you guys got me for about 3 hours. But let us go look at Levidras. Bam. All right. So up first. Here's a quick shot of Levidras. For anybody who doesn't know, that's apparently what its DSR is gonna look like. Playing Vampire right now. All right. So Destined One of Infinity, Levidras. So I damn near nailed this skill when I watched the episode. I don't know if you guys saw my episode review, but I went through the episode and basically talked about what I thought all these cards did. So it's Counterblast 1. Choose one each of one of your and your opponent's rearguard circles and put an Infinity Eyes marker on it. That's it. I actually had that cost nailed. When either player's unit on a rearguard circle with an Infinity Eyes marker attacks or boosts, you can have that unit gain 10,000 power or lose 10,000 power until the end of that battle. If your opponent's unit got negative 10,000 power, remove one Infinity Eyes marker from the rearguard, and you draw a card. I'll talk about that in a second. We're going to read the Divine skill now. So I was off on the Divine skill. I said it was a Counter Blast. It's a Soul Blast. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Soul Blast 1, choose one each of one of your rearguard circles and your opponent's rearguard circles, put an Infinity Eyes marker on them, and this unit gets 10,000 power plus 1 critical. So, off the top, the Infinity Eyes marker mechanic is cool as shit. Being able to just dish out a 10k power boost that damn near lasts for the whole game. I think there's only one card in the game that can get rid of markers. Gonna love Levidras mirrors. Dude, they're gonna be hilarious. Levidras mirrors are gonna be nuts. But yeah, there's only one card in the game that removes markers. And that's Varina, which isn't, very competitively viable. Second off, the Divine skill. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, so that means you can use it immediately going second. So as soon as you get to grade 3, you can dish out 4 Infinity Eyes markers, 2 between you and your opponent, on top of any other skills you have, and you can give yourself 10k and a crit right on turn 3. Even if you're doing it just for the Infinity Eyes markers, that can turbo your setup so fast. And you can make it so when your opponent comes back on the crackback, now you can give -10 to 2 of their rear guards. So a couple things about the Infinity Eyes markers. So I have a group chat with a bunch of friends of mine. We're all, pretty competitive players, and we were talking about the applications you can do with the Infinity Eyes markers. So Infinity Eyes markers do not stack. So you can stack them, but the power gain or loss does not stack. Because you can actually put 2 of them on one of your opponent's rearguard circles with the effects. Like, it doesn't say you can't stack them. They don't have to go to open rearguard circles. But say your opponent has a rearguard that has multi-attack. They can swing with it. You can give it -10k. Now you lose that marker. You get to draw a card. Now if they restand it and swing again, you can give it 10k for the second battle as well and draw an additional card. That's insanely cool. Also, it has a really, really good way to counter dominate, because if your opponent dominates a rearguard that's on an Infinity Eyes marker, that counts as their rearguard, so you can give it -10k and draw a card. You do lose the marker for your following turn, but still, that can really, really hurt dominate because you don't even have to guard the attack. Usually the attacks barely hit until they give them that +9k, and you're like, cool, -10k, now you don't hit me. and you get a free card off of it. Like, it's got so many cool ass applications like that. Like, if you're worried about your opponent's rearguard column being too big, you can put one in the back row, one in the front row. Now you can give that column minus 20k. If you're worried about multi-attack, you can put 2 of them on one circle. Now when your opponent restands on that circle, you can give minus 10k. They restand, you give minus 10k again, and you get to draw 2 cards. Like, it's really, really cool the way they did it. As far as the ride line goes, we have Stag Nipper Dragon, which is their basic starter. Scorp Piercer Dragon is their grade 1. If you have Stag Nipper Dragon in the soul and you would ride Mantis Scythe Dragon, you can ride without discarding a card from hand, so it's free. Mantis Scythe Dragon says when you ride Levidras, you can Energy Blast 3, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose one grade 3 list card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Just real quick so you guys can see the cards. Obviously we got our Levidras, by the way. Posted it with this cool art. This is Mantis Scythe. No, wait, is that Mantis Scythe? Hold on. Oh no, these are all the support cards. There's our starter. There's Mantis Scythe. And that's Scorp Piercer Dragon. So that's our ride line. And there's the other artwork for Levidras. That's our Infinity Eyes marker. Alright, on to the actual support cards. So, Huntsman Huli, that's this card right here. I remember this one from the episode. So, apparently they mistranslated the episode a little bit. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if your Infinity Eyes marker is in the same column as this unit, counterblast 1, choose up to 1 grade 3 list card from your drop, call it to rear guard. If there are 3 or more Infinity Eyes markers, this unit gains plus 10,000 power. In the episode, he said that Levidras gained the 10,000 power, but instead, she gains the 10,000 power. The card she called was actually this one, Onfall Anatogaster, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. That was a grade 2 that he used a few times in the episode. Knight of Illusionary Silence Clarence. This was a really, really powerful grade 1 that he used. That would be you. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked or boosted. If your Infinity Eyes marker is in the same column as this unit and you have not countercharged this turn, put this unit into your soul countercharge. The deck comes with a built-in countercharge, built-in soul charge. This similar to Dragon Tree marker? No, it's completely different. So Dragon Tree markers only give 5k during your turn to your rear guards, and you can stack them if you have proper effects. This gives 10,000 power to your units when they attack, or you can give minus 10,000 power. Sorry, I just had a big brain moment that I actually forgot about. Another way you can use it, so you only get the destroy the Infinity marker and draw if you're reducing your opponent's card. You can reduce your own cards. Now, I know you're probably asking, why would you reduce your own units by 10,000 power? Say you have an on-swing skill, or are forced to attack the Vanguard for a skill. You can reduce your power to damage deny your opponent and still get your effect. So, what's a good example? I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'll just make one up. Let's say X cards grade 2 says on swing, counterblast 1, add a blitz order from the drop. I'm sure there's something like that in the game. But you don't want to give your opponent the damage because you know if you give them the damage they're going to go off. Like Vanguard Dragras. You can reduce yourself by 10k power, still get that effect, still get the defensive power, but not give your opponent the damage. You get what I'm saying? But if you reduce your opponent's cards with the Infinity Eyes markers, then now you're forced to destroy the marker and draw a card. It's actually mandatory if you give your opponent the minus 10k. Sorry, big brain. Alright, where was I? Foxel. I called this card's effect. I said this was going to be the persona booster for Levidras. Foxel is you. That's Foxel. So Foxel's effect. During the battle, this unit boosted if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Levidras in its card name. It gets 5,000 power. When this unit boosts a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Levidras in its card name, if your opponent's rear guard circle has an Infinity marker, this unit gets 2,000 power until end of battle. That's actually new. Most of the Persona boosters just gain the 2,000 power when they're boosting specific Vanguard. But cost, counterblast 1, choose one of your back row rear guards. Until the end of turn, that unit can attack from the back row and get 10,000 power. So I actually nailed that effect 100%, and I'm pretty happy about that. All right, Onfall Anatogaster. I thought I knew what I was talking about, but this one I pretty sure I missed most of it. When this unit is placed on rear guard, doesn't have to be from hand. If your Infinity Eyes marker is in the same column as this unit, Energy Blast 3, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, put it into your hand, and put the rest to the bottom of your deck, and this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of that turn. You must put 1 to hand. I didn't know that. So when you check the top 2, no matter what, you have to add 1 to hand. During your turn, so if you... I get it, so if you get 2 triggers, you're forced to add 1. Levidras deck is both offensive and defensive. Yes, it's actually got a lot of sauce. Like, I normally don't like Stokia decks, but I'm really interested in Levidras. Second effect. Continuous rearguard circle. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Levidras in its card name, if there are 3 or more Infinity Eyes markers, this unit gets 5,000 power, and if there are no other rearguards in the same with this same card name as this unit in your back row, this unit can attack from the back row. Cool thing about that, the 3 markers don't have to be on your rearguard circles. There just has to be 3 markers on the board. So I like the way they did these cards because they're strong regardless of when you use them. Going first, they're decent. By turn 4, they're insane. But if you go second, all of their effects are live because you can actually get 4 Infinity Eyes markers on turn 3. If you're going second, granted, because the Divine skill will help you get 2 more. So that's cool. And do we have a translation for this? I didn't think I saw this. We don't have one for the order. Oh, right there. Searching for infinite knowledge. I missed that completely. It was after Clarence. All right, so that's this card right here. Nope. If you have a Vanguard with Levidras in its card name, you may pay this with cost Energy Blast 2. Choose a card with a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from the drop, call it to rearguard. That unit gets 5,000 power until end of turn for each Infinity Eyes marker in the same column as this unit called. So, you call a unit at a max, it's going to get plus 20k power because it counts both the ones on your field and your opponent's field, all in one row. So yeah, that was the last card we missed. And by the way, this is an Edagaster. I hope I said that right. So, the deck looks solid. And honestly, by tomorrow, it'll probably be on Cardfight area. So I'll probably have a video out for that tomorrow, if all goes well. If not, sometime this week, because I'm definitely interested in that deck. But until then, what do you guys think of it? It's already on T. Oh, say less. Say less. Jay's War over on YouTube chat coming with the clutch saying it's already on Cardfight area. Good thing I have both. Yep, let it update for a second and we're building Levidras right the fuck now. I will say this, it's probably going to be everywhere. Uh-oh. Might have to close and reopen, yeah. It happens when I have too many things open. Oh, sorry guys. Cardfight area doesn't like it when I have a bunch of programs open. Oh yeah. I was hoping it was going to be on today, but I wasn't keeping my hopes up. I expected, usually they take about 24 hours after a card's released to put it on. But I guess they know Levidras is hype. Come on, don't do this to me. I think it's because I had a pop-up. Yeah. Hold on. It's funny because I checked right before the stream to see if it was up. It must have came up like either right after I started the stream or like right before, literally like minutes before, because I checked at 11:30 and 11:45 and it wasn't up there. All right, let's try this one more time. Why does it keep doing this to me? Alright. Yeah, most likely will be everywhere for a couple of days. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's just a cool mechanic as a whole. Like, I don't think we've ever had something that reduce... I mean, there have been cards that reduce power, but like during the battlefields like that. And like, it's such a cool setup deck, you know what I mean? And I don't think Stoacious definitely had not had something like that. Come on, you piece of shit, work. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get this to work. I want to try this deck out. It might just be too many people are on it and it's crashing the server. Alright. One more time. Come on, for daddy. Alright. I'm gonna leave it. See if it'll catch up. If not, we might just have to try again in a little bit. But, oh, I guess I just had to let it go. I guess I was just impatient. I think Levidras not only is really cool, it also sets a really good precedence for the rest of the Destined ones. Because that thing was not only unique, but really, really strong, and his support is solid. Next episode, we get the Destined One of Scales, and that's probably the one I'm most hyped for. If I make the grade 10 and 11 deck, I won't put it on the wheel. Oh, yeah, the wheel of random decks you were talking about. The Destined One of Scales, obviously the Dragon Empire one. I have no idea what it's going to do. They said that he's the one that wants to balance the scales. I'm assuming it's going to have to do something with, like, balancing the number of rear guards between you and your opponent, which would be cool, because if you have no rear guards, maybe you can retire your opponent's rear guards or call rear guards from somewhere. That would be kind of dope. Alright. Hold on, let me full screen this. Boop. Oh, yeah. New deck. Alright, guys. I know dick all about Stoatia. So you guys are going to have to help me here. Alright, so let's get our ride line out the way. So, where's the starter? We want this starter because we want to be able to we need snag here. We need him to be able to use the grade 1 skill. Oh my god, there's so many cards. Where he at? It's Scorp. SP. There we go, Scorpius Dragon. Now we want Mana Scythe. Mantis Scythe. I went too far. This is the one thing I will say that Cardfight area has over Van Pro. I prefer Van Pro as far as playing it, but as far as like how fast they put cards in, nothing beats Cardfight area. Which sucks because, you know, people are assholes on Cardfight area. But then again, there are some assholes on Van Pro too. Where he at though? Destined One, where are you? Obviously for him, because Persona Ride. Alright. Now. Oh, I didn't need to type it in. I knew where it was. The thing about area that, again, I like over Van Pro is that everything's in alphabetical order, so it's really easy to find cards. Now, let's start thinking about our actual support. So, also kind of sucks Van Pro locks some stuff behind paywall. Apparently, what? What paywall? I've never seen a paywall on Van Pro. Have you guys seen a paywall on Van Pro? Jay's Ward said that that some stuff is locked behind a paywall. I've never seen a paywall on. Am I crazy? Alright, well, let's grab our perfect guards first off. Guess Patreon thing, I assume. I don't know, I've never seen that. I've never even seen the guy ask for anything. Maybe I'm crazy. What the hell's this? Did they change the way this works? No, they didn't. Okay. You. All right, now let's actually look at the actual support for him. So Anato Gaster sounds like a card we want 4 of. What do you guys think? I start with an O. The Van Pro Guide gives you early access to new cards to people that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate the clarification. Where is he? Oh. There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Being able to get a +1 and extra attacks in the back row just seems too solid not to use, so we're definitely using this thing. Then we've got Foxtail. For non-sponsor, it's when the cards are officially released in Japan. Gotcha, gotcha. I see. I mean, he does do all the work by himself, so I guess he's got to try and make some money. So over on YouTube chat, guys, Philip R. basically let us know that the Vang Pro creator gives you early access to new cards that are announced to anybody that sponsors him. But for everybody else, it's when the cards are officially released in Japan. There's Foxel. How many of this thing should we play? I'm just going to play 4, just because we want to see the new support, and we want to make sure we see it, you know what I mean? And then Clarence. What the fuck's Clarence? Okay, this one I'll type in, because I'm never going to... I don't remember the rest of his name. Claire. There we go. This is our countercharge card. It's so easy to use. I'm gonna put at least 3. As far as our trigger lineup, considering we want to see our combo pieces and we want to be able to, you know, actually do stuff. I'm gonna probably go with the draw triggers. I still think the Stoatia over trigger is insanity, so we're gonna run that. Should I run the crit heal triggers, guys? I normally stay away from the effect heal triggers, because then you run into those situations where they don't do anything, and I'm just like, do I actually want to run this and lose the 5k shield? What do you guys think? And does the deck have enough draw power where I can just get away with the fronts? Questions, questions, questions. Because I mean, we have a Natogas that checks the top 2. We have the grade 2 that gets us off the top 5. We don't have to discard for a ride with Scorp Piercer. Feel free to chime in, guys, if you have any ideas. Absolutely, I would love to try them out. Again, not a Stoatia guy. We need another critical trigger. When this unit is placed on guard, your opponent's attack has attacked 2 or more times. This unit gets 15,000 shield. Discard 3 cards on top of your deck. Choose 1 card with the same grade as your Vanguard lore and call it to rear guard. Where they are. I'm just looking for the effect triggers. Well, we'll start off with draw triggers for now, and then maybe we'll switch to fronts later, as soon as I figure out where the effect draws even are for Stoatia. I should know him because I played them in Zorga, but I can't think of what it looks like. Oh, there it is. Did I just put 3? No, okay. I did. Alright. Now, do we want to try out the effect heals? We have been seeing a lot of Vanguards with extra crits, so maybe it's a good idea. Hold on one second, guys. Alright. Let me change this up real quick. Alright, let me think. So, which one's this? This one is 2 or more times. Well, maybe we do a mix. Maybe we do like 2 and 2. Great. Did we start adding the spice yet? Not yet. Not yet. No. We right now we just literally just added in the base support, and now we're just doing the trigger lineup real quick. Should I put inlet pulse? I mean, I can get 5 attacks. I think what's the inlet pulse need 4 to get the draw. Alright, we're gonna put 2 of these in. Where's the other heal? Where's the effect heal? This one. Because we've been seeing so many cards getting crits, I'm thinking I'm gonna try a couple of these. Normally I stay away, like far away from the effect heals, because that extra 5k shield always ends up mattering and I hate it. But we'll try it now. Now let's see what we got here. Alright, so how many? We have 15 slots to fill? No, more than that. 19? Yeah, 19 slots. So we have our base support. We kind of maxed out on everything minus clearance. We only went with 3 clearance instead of 4. But maybe I should just put 4 for now. What the fuck is this? I did not mean to put this in there. I must have misclicked it. Alright. So we could put in our order. Where is it? The fuck? It was searching for infinite knowledge, right? Yeah, right here. How many of these do we want to put in? Choose a card with a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard. Call it from drop. And it gets 5,000 power for every infinity eyes mark in the same column. I'd say like 2. Maybe 3. Hold on, we got a bot over on Twitch. Let me just blocky le block. Blocks accept. Did it block? Yeah, it blocked. Okay, cool. 1 second. I just clicked on a window. Wasn't supposed to click on. Okay. And let me think. Alright. I did kind of like what they did in the anime. I just don't know how well that translates to the actual card game with hallucinatory morpho. I thought it was cool the way they were using it. So for anybody that doesn't know what hallucinatory morpho does, when it attacks, if you have a blitz order on your drop, you can soul blast 1, it gets 10k. At the end of the battle that it attacks a Vanguard, you can counter blast 1, bind this unit, search your deck for 1 grade 2 or greater blitz order without Regalis piece, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If your drop has a blitz order already in it, you can search for a normal order instead of your blitz order. Because we could throw this in and we could throw a couple blitz orders in. What do you guys think? I need to see what the cyclers do too. I don't think I want to use energy cyclers because I want to be able to use Anatagaster. And the Soul Blast cycle I'd have to play around. Quarter is better in my opinion. You can get the order from the drop and activate it from the drop and send back. Which one's Courtier? Is that the grade 1? When this unit is placed on rear guard from hand, if you did not play an order this turn, discard a card, search your deck for up to 1 card without, and it gets. Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. You also don't need a setup, which you would need for the other one. So let's do this. Let's throw in. Whoops. Let's throw in 3 of you, 1 more of you, because you're actually a pretty solid card. Okay, we still got 14 spaces. I'm not gonna lie, I like how small the engine is for it, because that means we can put in a lot of spice. We gotta find some decent fill though. I feel like we need a stronger early game. What do you guys think? Inlight Pulse is probably a good idea, right? For more draw. And because searching for infinite knowledge can actually call it back from the drop. So if we Soul Blast it, but we would need cards that Soul Blast, which I don't think we have any. Countercharge. We might have to look for some good Soul Blast effects, because we don't have any. So let me see. Where's Inlet Pulse? Yeah, I'm going the wrong direction. Huh? Am I high? You know, I've never realized that his name was Blue Artillery Dragon, Inlet Pulse Dragon. I always just thought it was Inlet Pulse. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked a grade 3 or greater Vanguard. If your first battle of the turn... Okay, we don't need that. At the end of your turn, if your total number of attacks this turn is 4 or more, put this unit into your soul. Put in a couple of those. Alright. You know what I didn't think about? Regalis pieces. We probably don't need Radiance Caliber. We're probably best going with Bracing Angel, because Shiranui is still fucking everywhere. Or do we want to force activate Persona Ride? I didn't mean to put 4 of these in. What do you guys think? Force activate Persona Ride, or go for Bracing Angel in case I have to worry about my rear guards getting fucked with? Because I don't know how well this deck's gonna play against something with heavy retire or dominate. What do you guys think? Nothing? I mean, I guess I'll go with the safe option for now and see how it goes from there. We need more grade 2s. We have like none. Bracing Angel makes more sense, especially against Shira, and that can target your whole field. Outweighs a 10k front row buff. Very true, very true. When the shield is placed on rear guard from hand, counterblast 1. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Alright, so these are everything with the Soul Blast cost. Whoops, I did not mean to put that in the deck. Because we have nothing at all that uses the soul right now. So let's see if we can find something that will actually, you know, benefit using the soul. When this unit is placed on rear guard, choose one of your other units in the same column. I get 10,000 power. That could be good, but that's a heavy cost for a soul. Not that great for a Soul Blast 2. This requires Flagberg. This requires Glitter. And for each of your other arrested units. That's not terrible. Leonorn, bind an order from your drop. Call this to an open rear guard. That's not horrible. When we can't make a board. When this unit is discarded from hand, Soul Blast 2, draw a card. When this unit is placed on rear guard from the hand, Soul Blast 2, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with a grade equal than or lower than your Vanguard. Call it and discard the rest. That might be our winner. That's a really good card for a deck that wants to build a specific board. I wish she gained power. If she gained power, any kind of power, that should be perfect. When this unit is placed... Well, what am I saying? We're playing Infinity Eyes. The Infinity Eyes marker can give her power. So, yeah, we might actually go with NL. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or rear guard, Soul Blast 1, discard an order card, draw a card, and this unit gets 5,000 power, 5,000 shield on the turn. Mid... definitely don't need that. And needs glitter to really matter. For each different order. If we were playing more orders, I would be okay with that. When that needs Alchemagic. It's grade 2 or greater, Soul Blast 1, and call this card to a rear guard. If it is your battle phase, this unit cannot attack until end of turn. During your turn, if your Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, Soul Blast 1. I mean, this is kind of not bad. If your order card was put into the drop zone, it gets boost. This is like a pseudo cycler, because I mean, you're not getting the draw, instead you're getting the call. Because I mean, we're gonna discard for grade 1. We're not gonna discard to go to grade 2, but we will discard again to go to grade 3. But I don't think I have any other discard costs, so maybe not. That could become a dead card. Oops, whoops. Should we still play her anyway? She is a decent beater. We might play Morpho. That plus 10k in the, because I think that's also an early game effect as long as I get rid of a blitz order early. Might be good to use. If this card is placed on rear guard, you may discard 3 cards from the top of your deck. Retire this unit until the end of turn. Okay, that's Alchemy Magic. What the fuck? Oh, it's Shadow Cloak. Margaret. Oof, nobody saw that. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you Persona Road, kind of +1, your opponent can intercept mid. Well, not mid. It's actually a good card, but not what I'm looking for. Kind of +1, Soul +1. This unit boosts and gets 5,000 power until end of turn. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's for the scripture deck. During your turn, if your back row has 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guard, this unit gets boost. Oh, it's for Granthea. Stand. When your other unit is stand by a card's ability, Soul Blast 1, this unit gets 10,000 power till end of turn. Unfortunately, we don't have any restanders. What? When this unit's placed on... That's a lot of text for not much. These all require certain cards. When this unit attacks, Soul Blast 2, this unit gets 5,000 power until end for each of your other rear guards. That could be crazy, but it's a 5, starts off as a 5k, so maybe not. Is that a chicken? Oh, it's a peacock. When this unit is placed on rear guard from your hand, if your ride deck has a face of grade 3 Vanguard with the same name as your Vanguard. What? Hell no, that's way too specific. Alright, the only one that's looking any kind of good is this thing. Or Morpho, but we'll see. I'm kind of leaning toward Morpho. When this card is placed on rear guard from hand, energy charge 2 at the beginning of your grade 3. No unison dress. Maybe bad put, but what about the other cycler? The Soul Blast cycler or the Energy Blast cycler? I was looking at both of them. If we were the Soul Blast one, draw one that can stun. The thing is, if we want to use our ride line, we wouldn't be able to use that till we're going to grade 3. That's the only reason I didn't lean toward it. It would be a dead card till turn 3. Because the grade 1 requires you to have the grade 0 in soul to get the free ride, and then we would use it going from grade 2 to grade 3. So we wouldn't be able to use it grade turn 1 or turn 2. That's the only reason I'm not using it. And then stopping intercepts is cool because we have a multi-attack deck, but I'm just trying to see if there's any better options first. That's no good. If you have another grade 1 or less rear guard, this unit gets 2,000 power to the battle, and then if boosting a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, counter blast 1, Soulless 1, and draw a card. That's not terrible. This might be an okay order to throw in. This is really good. And it's an act effect, so we can do it every turn. When your other call it to rear guard. Oh, it's mandatory though. You can't choose not to call it. So if it's a trigger, you can't like leave it on top. All right, let me try this. All right, we have 15 grade 1s already in the deck. I didn't even notice that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try Morpho to strengthen our early game a little bit, and we're gonna throw in some blitz orders. So let's do this. All right. I didn't realize this was a Soul Blast. Sweet Honey Garden. There's no good grade 1 blitz orders. I could have sworn there should be more blitz orders. Why do I feel like we're missing some? There we go. I don't know why they didn't all come up. There we go. I must have had something else clicked. If you have two or more grade 1 or less rear guards. My only problem with that is that you have to have a certain amount of rear guards. It's free. It's free, but if you play against a retire deck or any kind of control deck that gets rid of your back row, then this doesn't do it. It can't even be used. I want to stay away from using too much energy. Did you hear about Gisnola? It's kind of counterblast heavy, but the ability to give other stuff 20k doesn't sound bad. Maybe we can try and bring that. Hey, that sound. The deck isn't super counterblast heavy, and it has built-in countercharge, so that's actually not a bad option. Just let me add some of these bad layers. When your opponent's attacking unit and it gets minus 10,000 power until the end of that battle, if your drop has 3 or more cards with the same name as this card, it gets 10,000 power until the end of that battle. Ooh, and it's free. It's a free 10k shield that can eventually be a 20k shield if you have 3 of them. I think I'd rather Soul Blast for the 15, and if you have a Blitz Order, 25. Yeah, let's do that. When this unit attack, countercharge 1. If a trigger unit was soul charge, choose a normal Blitz or Blitz Order from your drop and put it into your hand. If you do not put a card, this unit gets 5,000. That's actually not a bad card either. Alright, let's see. You said just Genosla, right? The grade 2? The guinea pig. I definitely spelled that wrong. I guess I still spelled it wrong. Let me see if I can find it. Doesn't it have an effect with like Magnolia, so I could just type in Magnolia? Does that work? It didn't work. Shit. I didn't realize that card was generic. Does anybody remember that card's full name? Genosla, it's a grade 2? Yeah, no, that's definitely not how you spell it. Genosla. I put G I U instead of GUI. Alright, now I'm just being trolled. Hold on. The search engine sucks. What the fuck? Give me a second, you guys. Because now I'm getting frustrated. This card hasn't been out that long. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. I'm so confused. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, choose one of your other rear guards and it gets power. This unit's power until the end of turn. Yeah, I found it. My only problem with this card is that it has to be in the back row. Because there's going to be other cards I'm going to want to put in the back row instead because of the way the deck works. If it weren't for that, I would have ran this. The counterblast cost doesn't bother me as much as the positioning does because it's going to require me to do really, really weird things. Because like I'm obviously going to want Fox on the back row. I'm going to want Clarence most likely in the back row. A Nado Gasser basically does the same thing except it pumps itself up, not a different unit. I just wish I did. I wish it did more. Fuck it, we'll try it. We only had 3 slots to fill anyway. We'll just call this Levidras. Alright guys, sorry that took so long. Again, it doesn't help that I don't really know Stoatia that much. I hear, but imagine hitting a red OT and making 100 mil. Should I run the red OT? Because I just stuck with the Stoatia one. Alright. How long until we hit a mirror match, guys? What's up, Fortnite? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see how fast we get we can't make markers? Uh-oh. Oh, the cards are here, but they haven't coded it yet. Well, I guess we'll just have to talk to our opponent, unfortunately. Oh, apparently I only have 12 triggers. How the fuck did that happen? Because I forgot to add extra crits. Alright, well, I know what I'm taking out for them. Where are my crits at? What about Mythic Habitat? How many cards are on place? Being able to tutor out. I actually really like that. Would it also be based on? Or cards that let you attack from back row. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Hold on. Where is... I need more triggers. Alright, 1, 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15. Apparently I still have too many cards. Hold on. Apparently I never finished my trigger lineup, guys. I might be ass. Let's cut a Morpho. Alright, now we have enough. Even though I'm playing three different crits, why not? Alright, well, we're full, so we'll try this like this, and then we'll make some changes after. Alright. Alright, let's try finding a person now. As always, say good luck. My bad, relax. This is why I don't like Cardfight era. Everybody on Cardfight era is kind of a douchebag. I think I'm just gonna keep this hand. Of course, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna put out his starter first. See what I mean? I don't know if you guys can see the chat clear enough from there, but he said mirror GG and left. Like, come on. I do not miss Cardfight era even a little bit. Actually, I wonder. Let me check something. Because I've donated to him before. I don't know if it's like you have to keep donating to get access to early cards or not. But let me check. Yeah, no, he hasn't put it in yet. I hoped. I had hoped. Let's try again. All right, we said good luck. Heads or tails, we picked heads, and we're going first. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we think this is the mirror match? Because I feel like in the mirror match, you'd want to go second. I'm going to take second. And I'm going to keep that hand. It's not the mirror match. All right. Oh, it's the Sutra deck. All right. Draw. What do we want to discard here, guys? I think we'll discard the Blitz Order. Give me my Energy Crests. Energy Charge 3. Draw off. Oops. Draw off the starter. Let's call Clarence and start punching. Ooh, heal trigger. That's annoying. Any deck you should make? I don't know. I'm kind of zeroed in on this one right now. So like, my brain's kind of like, what's a fun deck with some spice? Messiah. Try Messiah. Do you have an on hit that I don't know about? No? Okay, no guard. Alright. Skill, we get to ride for free. I'm gonna call. And call. During the battle, this unit boosted if you have a grade 3. Let's do that. We'll go 16. It is Brent Gate. Come on. And it had to be a heal trigger. I hope I get a crit right here. I'll take the heal though. Alright, so they burned through two heals and a crit. And we know they have a draw trigger in hand, so they're already down 4 triggers. Alright, I don't actually know how this thing works. I know it restands rear guards. We're probably going to Divine Skill right on turn 3. Just to get a stronger setup. And really test out what this deck can do. 3 more Infinity Eyes markers. This unit gets 5,000 power and do not... Okay, so this guy can attack from the back row, the grade 2 in our hand. And then we have a 5 attack grade 3 turn, like, immediately. So we're probably going to go for that. We'll take some damage here. How much damage do we actually need? That's an Energy Blast. The Vanguard's going to be a Counter Blast. That's an Energy Blast. We're going to have 9 energy, so we'll be fine on that. So we need 2 Counter Blasts to get a 5 attack turn. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's cool. I have no idea what's happening right now. I should probably read these orders. I've gone against this deck 1 time, and the person was kind of a tool and didn't really tell me anything. When this unit... never mind, he sent the Sutra back. And you could play this if you didn't play one at the same time. All your Vanguard, my Vanguard gets -3. And if you played another Codex, Soul Blast 2, draw a card. Wait, what? I get minus... Okay. They do know that when I ride, that's a new Vanguard, right? Your opponent gets all Vanguards. Okay. Damn. That's annoying. Because it gives the effect to me, so my next Vanguard's gonna have minus power regardless. Choose one of your rear guards for each of your codex you play and stand it. We're just gonna no guard. I did not really need a critical right now, but that's fine. Heal trigger. Alright, do we want to guard this? I feel like I should take this. I feel like I should save on cards for next turn. Alright. So I still have my, even when I ride, I'm still going to have minus power. I should feel like I should see, we only need one Anatogaster. So I'm going to get rid of Anatogaster. Ride. We still have minus 3k. Grade 2 skill. Which is an Energy Blast 3. Should check top 5. Whoops. I forgot how to do it. There we go. And we had a grade 2, a grade 3 or lower to hand. Shit, is it a unit? Choose one grade 3 or less card. Oh yeah, we're getting the order. We're getting the order for sure. Alright, so let's grab the order. Shuffle. Hand. Alright. A neat trick I learned is if you put the marker on their side behind the Vanguard, chances are they'll have an 8k booster. If you go, that's hilarious. Ha! I like that. That's funny. Alright. So now we're going to go main phase. Skill. We're going to counterblast one. Alright, so we're going to have to imagine the markers, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to put alright, so I have to put one in his front row because I for an Autogaster. Alright, so, and where am I going to put the other one? Hold on, I just need to read cards. I kind of want to use Searching for Infinite Knowledge, so I think we're going to put one over here. Alright. And then I'm going to do the Divine skill as well. So we're going to Soul Blast one. My Vanguard's going to get 10k and a crit. And we're going to put another marker. Should I put this one behind the Vanguard? My friend made a good suggestion. Take a random card from the drop you won't get back and place it on top. And turn it into a gauge. Can you do that? Ooh, how do you do that? How do I turn it into a gauge? Is that it? that's not it. I mean, that works, right? I mean, I just made a plant gauge. That should be a good marker. And then I'm gonna put another one here, and then I like that idea. So I had him put one on the rear guard behind his Vanguard. Alright. Now we'll play Searching for Infinite Knowledge. So now we Energy Blast 2. And now we call a great card less than or equal to our Vanguard. And against 5k. Bam. Hold on, we gotta put a crit on our Vanguard. And then skill. Well, hold on, how much does it get? 5k for every infinity marker in the same column, so plus 15. So 1, 2, 3, bam. Skill, Energy Blast 3. Check top 2. 1 to hand and 1 to the bottom of the deck. Oh, Inlet Pulse come to hand. Oh, we already have one. And we have an Adagaster. I guess which one do we really want? I guess an Adagaster for next turn. Alright. Yes, no? This is hard. You know what? I'll grab Inlet Pulse for next turn. And we'll put this to the bottom of the deck. And then during your turn, if you have 5 or more infinity markers, this guy gains 5k power and can attack from the back row. Alright. So now Foxhole can give power and a unit to attack from the back row. We'll put this here so it gains 10k, and we'll put Inlet Pulse over here. Alright. We're good. Now I have to make sure I attack in the right order. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, battle phase. This is going to get power plus 10k. This is going to get power plus 10k. So now you get power plus 5k. You get power plus 5k. And now you get power plus 2k. No, you're not going to have power plus 5k. I lied. Because you're not boosting. Okay, so we're going to go swing, skill, counterblast 1, plus 10k power. Okay. I think we're good. We have our setup. Alright, perfect guard. That's fine. 1. You only get 1 drive check. I can see why that would be annoying, because if they could recycle that Sutra, that'd be overpowered as sin if I can only get 1 drive check a turn. Alright. Alright. So that's all set. So now we're going to go 18 to Vanguard. Alright, now we're going to go... Now we're going to go 18 here. And then we're going to use a skill to countercharge. That's fine. To the soul. Countercharge. At the end of the turn. Alright, now we're going to go 13 to the same. Alright, and then we're going to go 40. Alright, and then this guy's going to go to soul. And we draw 1. Oops, that's 2. And we end. So Van Pro, you have to double click the deck to draw. That's why it keeps on throwing me off. Alright, I think that was an okay turn. I would have liked to have a little more defense. But we'll see how next turn goes. Because I think I'll be able to get another 5 attack turn as long as he doesn't kill all my rear guards, but we'll see. And we can search another order with our grade 1 here. So I think we're doing okay. We have a blitz order in drop, so this is a 25k shield. We can still minus 10 2 of their attacks. And we get to draw 2 more cards, so honestly the draw is probably the sickest part. Alright, what's this one do? Choose a grade 3 list from your drop, call it to rear guard, and it gets 5,000 power until end of turn. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, when this unit stands by your card's ability, this unit gets +1 critical till end of turn. Fuck! That's fine. It's fine. Because now he's going to swap their places. He only had 1 Soul Blast. Oh, no, he had 2. Damn. Honestly, the minus drive is the most painful part. Alright, 30k. I'm thinking we take this. And just guard everything else. Alright, 30k. We'll take this one too. Heal trigger, sweet. They didn't boost the Vanguard. They saw what we were going for. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Alright. So if let's do this. Thinking. So if we throw this out, that'll put us up to 45. Yeah, that's 2 to pass. So skill. Soul Blast 1. So 2 to pass. Or they can get the fucking over trigger. So I had enough to guard everything else. I still have a PG in hand. I still had a heal trigger. I still had 2 PGs. That's annoying. And we would have drawn another card off of this. That's frustrating. I fucking hate over triggers, man. But let's do this. Let's put this back. Let's shuffle. Let's say we guarded the Vanguard. Now he's obviously gonna swing with this one first. So we gotta take 10k off because he got 10k from the over trigger. So it would have been 35, 43. We would have gave it minus 10. We would have drew a card. We would have been at 20k. So it would have been 43. It would have been 33. Now you're seeing why I love the deck when opting not to boost is the better play. Dude, that was hilarious. But that would have been a 1-card guard, and then we would have took the last one. And then it would have been 5 to 4 with us going. We would have Persona Road. Obviously, we still have the -3, which sucks. We would have moved this up. This would have lost the marker. So we would have used the skill. We would have put a marker over here. We would have put a marker probably back on that grade 2. We would have called Inlet Pulse again. And this time we would have called you. And then skill, we would have Energy Blasted 3. On. Check top 2. It's fine. I can do it like that. 1 goes to hand. 1 goes to the bottom of the deck. And this thing gains 5k power and can attack from the back row. And this one also would have 5k power on it. Apparently that 5k power is just passive. Oh, I lied. This one gains 10k power. And this would gain another 7k power. And we would have had another 5 attack turn. Because we would have swung with the Vanguard. We would have counterblasted. This would have gained 10k. Been able to attack from the back row. Get our twin drive. Critical. Probably would have put it here. It's a really, really easy deck to play. Honestly, the placement of the Infinity Eyes markers is probably the hardest thing about it. But then we would have been able to, we wouldn't have swung with that. We would have swung with the 18k, so we probably would give the trigger there, honestly. Then we would have swung with all these. So it's a pretty solid deck. I didn't really feel like I was behind the 8 ball or anything, and honestly, forcing him not to boost with the on the rear guard was kind of hilarious. I don't know if I would purposely choose that over and over again. Because we're also losing out on potential draws and letting his front row do what it wants. But I could see, especially on a deck that focuses on the Vanguard, kind of like Buff Sagra. You know, that 25k boost is important, but now you're cutting it down to a 15k boost. That's a huge difference. Interesting. Alright, let me look at the deck. The only thing I want to say is it didn't feel like I had a whole lot of hand advantage. I mean, we drew enough cards to stay alive. Did we go second in that game? No, we did go second. And yeah, and you know what? I need to play it again. Before I make any determinations. I think I've played this guy before. I think this guy's got a tool bag. I'm gonna go second. Alright, I'm actually gonna keep this for discard fodder. I liked having one already set up in the drop. I'm gonna get rid of the triggers and keep the rest. Alright. The grade 2 doesn't auto bot deck. You can choose to leave it on top. Wait, what? Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on top or bottom of the deck. That's so fucking good. I wish I knew that. Oh, yeah, this deck is crazy. This deck is nuts. The deck is looking crazy. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I didn't realize this worked the way it did. All right, we'll discard the Blitz order. Now when we get another copy, it's set up. We'll get our energy generator and charge 3. Draw off the starter. I'll keep Foxhill in hand. If I had another one, I would call it, but we'll keep it in hand and just swing. Critical. Alright, Michu. Do things. You're facing Barrow Magnus. Is it the new one or the old Barrow Magnus? The new Barrow Magnus is looking pretty fire. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a video out of this deck. I'm really happy that it's here now, so I can make this today or tomorrow. Oh, since I got everybody here, for any of you guys that are fans of JRPGs, Final Fantasy, or MMOs, and maybe you thought about getting into Final Fantasy 14, Thursday, I'm gonna be starting my playthrough of the main scenario for Dawn Trail. So if you guys want to check that out and join me for that, that'd be a lot of fun. The storyline for Final Fantasy 14 is usually pretty fire, and I've heard good things about this one. So yeah, we're gonna no guard this. I gotta be careful with Mewtwo. I don't remember exactly what Mewtwo does. That heal trigger though doesn't help me. Do I have something I want to drop? I don't. I would have liked that though. Alright. Skill, we get to ride for free. We have a Blitz Order and drop, so I'm going to use her. I can actually use both of her skills now. That's kind of nice. And we'll call Foxel. Battle phase. We're going swinging. Oof, another crit. We're still using the Soul Blast skill. Because 30k is crazy on a grade 2 turn. They dropped a perfect guard for a 1 say less. And then skill, we're gonna bind her and we're gonna search our deck for an order. So we'll add this to hand. Our next turn is gonna be crazy. You're facing the new one. You're playing on Vampro, right? They already put that on Vampro? I didn't know that. Does anybody want to tell me what Michu does? Wait, make a wish. That's not Michu, that's Kyoka. Choose a great... I'm living through you right now. Haha, the deck is everything I wanted to be thought so far. It's fire. And it gels so well with other Stoatia support. Like, I don't know if you saw what I just did with Morpho. So, I was able to use Morpho Soul Blast, because obviously we don't need our soul for shit in this deck. And I was able to set up by grabbing, searching for Infinity Knowledge. And now I'm actually set to go into my next turn, which is going to be my turn 3, which I'm going to be able to use my Divine Skill, and our opponent's already at 4 damage. So we're going ham next turn. I'm probably going to discard a Natogaster for turn, and then use Searching for Infinity Knowledge to bring it back. So, yeah, Fuego. And you only need 2 Counterblasts to get 5 attacks. Like, that's insane. Well, not 5 attacks. You need 2 to get your skill off and to get 5 attacks. Like, that's crazy. The deck is so free. Is this the one that gets extra attacks if the attacks don't hit or some shit like that? If you play them at... No, they just stand on their own. Yeah, it's a 5 attack deck. Okay. We're chilling. We're big chilling. So, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about stacking Infinity markers on 1 rear guard that he's planning on restanding. So that way I can -10 both of the attacks. Because that grade 2 right here, I know this thing restands on its own. And if we can -10 it both times, that would be hilarious. But that's if supposing we don't kill them, considering, you know, they're only going to have like 5 or 6 cards in hand. 30k, I'll take it. I wanted that. 24, well, no guard. I'm trying to be conservative. I did not want you to get a crit there, though. I got no damage triggers. That's crazy. All right. We're not dead here, but we're definitely not in a good spot. Not cool, bud. I think they're missing 5. No, because that have to be a grade 3 to get the extra 5k. All right. Now we got to try and blow them out. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so we're going to get rid of a Natogaster. I'm going to ride. I'm going to Energy Blast 3. Check top 5. For a grade 2 or, I mean, a grade 3 or lower. I guess I'll grab the Blitz Order. No, I grabbed the Perfect card. What am I saying? No, it's a multi-attack deck. We're probably better off with the Blitz Order. And then shuffle. Now main phase, skill, counterblast 1. Hold on. Just telling them that they haven't been coded yet, so I've been using plant gauges to mark them. So we're gonna put a plant gauge here. That works too. Alright. Divine skill. Soul Blast 1. Get another gauge. Another on the same, please. So this is why I think this deck is cool, because you can do crazy shit like this. Like, we know that Rearguard's gonna restand, so we can give it -10 and draw a card on each of its swings. Alright, now we're gonna play our order. Energy Blast 2. We're gonna play Anotagaster from the drop. He's gonna gain 20k power because we have 4 markers. Now his skill goes off. Energy Blast 3. Check top 2. We'll add Clarence to hand. Bottom deck Inlet Pulse. Do we shuffle? No, we just bottom deck. And now he's going to gain plus 10k power and he can attack from the back row. We're going to call double Inlet Pulse. And we'll call Clarence. This is going to get power plus 7. Like, look at this. This is crazy. His real name is Clarence. Dual Legend on YouTube chat made it funny. He said this guy's a unit. His real name's Clarence. It's supposed to be like a play on 8 Mile. All right. So now we're going to go, you gain 10k power, plus 1 critical, battle phase, swing in, skill, counterblast 1, 10k, tap from the back row. They have a decent amount of cards in hand, but they're already at 4 damage, and we've got 5 attacks coming. Can I just remember it? My card got pulled into the gauge. Twin Drive. First check. Draw trigger. We'll put here and draw. And Morpho. Alright. So this is going to get 10k power. We're going to swing with this one first. Hold on, can I put one on his? Are you going to intercept too? I'm surprised you didn't intercept there. Alright, 23. That's fine. 23. And 40. Alright, and now these guys' skills go off. These guys go to soul. Boop. Boop, and I get to draw 2 cards. Oh, wait, and this guy goes to soul as well, and I get to countercharge. That was an amazing turn. And we still have 2 more draws off the rear guard on the side. I would have liked the perfect guard. Maybe I should have grabbed the perfect guard, but we'll see. We'll see how the next turn goes. We do have another searching for infinity knowledge, which is fire, but we'll see how the next turn goes. The fact that this thing is a continuous skill to get the 5k attack from the back row is insane to me, because you're basically always gonna have this off. Like going second, like I've been purposely going second with this deck. I could have went first. Whoa, what is he doing? Nani? Perform all the following equipment. Energy Blast 3. What skill? Hold on, what skill? Or Energy Blast 2, look at one. Huh? I don't see that effect. If all your from choose a grade 3, declare it, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1. Oh, okay. That was what was in his deck. I thought he was adding that to his deck. Well, at least unfortunately we know that they still have the overtrigger in their deck, which is bad, but it is what it is. Alright, so now they're going for a 5 attack turn, but 2 of those attacks really aren't going to matter. And they didn't Persona Ride, so we're looking alright. Perform all the flying, 2 more. Didn't he already play one? Okay, so he's pumping up the rear guard. Damn, how many magazines can he play? Okay. I think choose 2 normal units from your drop, and you cannot play orders other than up to 2. Okay, so he played the 2. Okay, that 30k is a little suspect, but it's fine. That 31 though. Wait, at the end, can his Vanguard restand? Oh, he's swinging 18. If he plays a grade 3 proper, okay. Cool. I just got him to use that attack and it didn't matter. Sweet. Alright, 30k. This matters. Can I... Damn, this is bad. Skill. Soul Blast 1. I got another 10k. Wait, did I do that right? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Because 25k. Alright, cool. That mattered. But this is bad. I have to guard 1 and pray. Yeah, no. They had way too many triggers left in deck. That sucked. Maybe I should have split them up that time. Yeah, it's I feel like I'm hurting a little bit on the hand advantage. Like to get a solid turn, I have to commit so much. But let me see if there's anything I can do to increase my hand size. Because that's the only issue I'm running into. Like, it has nice superior call power, and the combos are really, really fluid, but it's like maintaining the defense is a little annoying. Also, it didn't help that I didn't draw any triggers. I saw, I think, 4 the entire game. I hit no damage triggers. So that one turn where he, like, went for, when he did that, those 4 attack turns and hit the crit, I kind of had to take everything. I still like the addition of Habitat. You can turbo into Inlet faster. I do think that's a good idea. So let me see what I got in here. Alright, we could probably cut down on a clearance. The deck doesn't counterblast that heavy. What else? I don't really think we need Courtier. The reason I like Morphle over Courtier is because Morphle can grab us Blitz Orders too. So if we need the extra defense, we can grab that. Or we can set up as early as turn 2. Habitat's a grade 2? Or is it grade 1? It's a grade 1, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I actually have one more slot. I'll do one more Morpho. Alright, let's try this. The deck is fun. The deck is a lot of fun. Do you guys want me to play something else, or you guys want me to keep playing this? I still got another, like, hour and a half that we can go. Guess the deck needs a bit of a more early rush. It has early rush. It just needs a little more defense. Like, it takes so long to get into the draw engine that going second, it kind of loses a lot. But it has a really explosive third turn if you go second. Oh, shit. All right, what's up, Ark? So this is who we just played. Who just beat our ass. I just swapped out a couple things to see if I can build the board a little bit faster. So we'll see how it goes. Just try playing first. Should be easier to stabilize. Oh yeah, I already know it's going to be easier going first. I've been purposely trying to go second. Like we've done 3 games already, and even though I won the coin toss, I chose to go second. All right. Hi, good luck. Keep up, Bug Dragon. I have been having a blast when the opponent realizes, I don't boost Van. I'm a little sad that turn ended the way it did, because with the restanding rear guard, we basically had 2 attacks that couldn't even hit. Because he swung at us with 20, we minus 10 it didn't hit, and then if he had restood it again, we would have just did it again and got to draw another free card. Alright, we're definitely getting rid of all of this. Alright, shuffle. We're playing against... No way we're playing against Hex Orb. Alright, this time I'm going to try going first. Alright, let's go. So we're going to draw. I'm going to discard one of the Natogasters. We don't need both. Though, I wonder if I'm going to be okay with less energy. Maybe I wait a turn on searching for infinity knowledge. Should I make grade 11 deck? If you want, you could try making with a different nation. So I made it with Dragon Empire, but you can make it with any of the nations. I think you have to run the nation-specific overtrigger if you want to make it for that nation. But yeah, you can do it whatever. You can make a lyrical version. Huh? Huh? What did you just do? Oh. I was gonna help. wasn't trying to be rude. So we got a newbie to the program. All right. Now that that's been established, let's try drawing. Ooh, we got Habitat. I love that Habitat's a grade 1. And dude, what is with Sweet Honey Garden sticking to our hand? Not that I'm complaining, because it's been coming in clutch each time. But still. I feel bad because this is a brand new player and we're about to dick stomp them and they're playing Hexorb. Alright, so I draw, discard the Sweet Honey, ride, get our energy crest, charge 3, 1, 2, 3. Starter to draw. Play Habitat. Look at top 7, choose up to 1, call it to rear guard, shuffle it. Okay. So top 7. Oh my god. I can do a Notagaster and check top 2, can't I? Oh, that's gross. Oh no, I have to have an Infinity Eyes marker. Never mind. Okay. That would have been gross. I guess we'll call it grade 1. Shuffle. At least we got another attacker. And we'll call Voxel here to make that hit better. So, swing in. Alright, drive check, draw trigger. Sweet. Un damijo. Swing. Alright, and that's it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, so I need speculation, guys. Destined One of Scales, what do you think he's gonna do? We're gonna see him on Friday. I'm obviously going to cover the episode. Like, when I tell you I am hyped for that episode, I can't even describe it. Like, I just hope he's not boring. Where'd my coffee go? Oh, I finished it. So Vargra was cool, and definitely one of the more competitive ones are the faded ones, but the deck is so boring. Do you find Levy boring? Like Levidras? No, God no. There's so many ways you could play this deck that I do not find it boring, even in the slightest. Chimu, sorry, I don't recognize your name. If you just got to the stream, we actually played a game with it where we put the Infinity Eyes marker on the Vanguard circle behind the Vanguard, and they chose not to boost the Vanguard because they would have got -10 to the Vanguard. So it was actually really funny. So rather than, you know, getting the minus power and letting us draw a card, they just stopped boosting the Vanguard. We're gonna block this one. Alright. Oh my god, that was a 10k. That was horrifying. I forgot all that I had 10ks in here. How do you put the OT in the ride line? The ride deck? That's a good question. Remember, I was struggling with it. I don't remember how I did it. I just kept on trying to put it in there. Alright. Oh, wait. No, I think you just, when you go into a game, it should automatically be in your ride deck. Alright. What do we... Oh, wait. I was about to say, what do we discard? We don't have to discard. Oh, wait. Did I just draw an extra card? No, I didn't. Okay. Skill. We get to ride for free. Now we're going to go main phase. What's in our hand? Decent stuff. We're going to play another Habitat. Top 7. Ooh, I kind of want Morpho. I have an Inlet Pulse already. I don't really need another one, but Morpho can get us another. So we went second too. Yeah, we're getting Morpho. That's a 10K. Okay, so we're gonna put Morpho. We're gonna shuffle. Inlet Pulse seems to be a good choice, but the deck don't run that many Soul Blast cards. It seems it doesn't. It doesn't run. It runs like none. We kind of had to like. So the only Soul Blast cards in the build that we're using right now are actually Morpho and Sweet Honey Garden. And even with just a few Soul Blast cards, it's really easy to get Inlet Pulse back. But besides Inlet Pulse, we also have an Autogaster as another option to grab with the order. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Do we want to keep the counter charge or the big boost? We're just going to keep the counter charge. We don't care about the big boost. Alright, so we're going to go battle phase. We're going to go 16. Did I shuffle? Just in case I didn't. Alright, then we're going to go 18. Alright. Oh! Yeah! We didn't need Nova Trigger there, but we'll take it. And then 10k to the front row. And we get to draw a card. We get to draw 2 cards, don't we? Oops. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And the fucked up thing is, this can still hit. And skill. Soul Blast 1. Another 10k power. That's even. No. So, did you add a card from the drop to your hand via OT? What? No, that's their OT. I have the Stoisha OT. It's fine, I'll let them get away with that. They're new. So now we're going to Counter Blast 1, bind this, and we can search for an order because we have a Blitz order already in the drop. Bam. Shuffle, and we're done. Sorry. Yeah, no, we used the Stoisha one, which was great because it just did mad damage. Sylvanhorn, Graphina, and Fair Dark of Abomination for Sins is a good tech choice. Grinfina. I have to look back at what those cards are because my bad, Joker. First off, welcome. I think this is the first time you've said something in the stream, but I'm not a big Stoisha guy. I usually focus more on like Dragon Empire and a little bit of Dark States. So I'm trying to figure out these cards as I go. That's why I'm referring to chat a lot for different things to try. Do I need Dragon Tree cards? If you're gonna do the Great 11 deck, yes, you do. You just run 4 of all of them, except for the Great 10. I only ever ran 2 copies of it because you technically need Griffogila cards for the Great 11 because of the way the marker works. But I'll look into those after this game. Grinfina and Fine Drink of Abolishment for Sins. That's the order, right? Which one is that? Which order is that one? Alright, do we have our 5 attack turn set up? We do. Okay. Hex Orb gonna punch me in the throat. But yeah, I love the fact that you can do everything with just 2 counter blasts. Like the deck manages its resources really, really well. Okay. So they just stack the deck. What the hell is this card? When this placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with social in its card and discard card, and look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest of the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's what you do with that. So there's a filter in the deck. So we're probably going to get hit with some triggers. I ain't never scared. What the hell does this thing do? When you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with social in its card and retire this unit, choose a trigger, a critical or front from your drop and put it into your hand. That's cute. Because they have cards that they have effects that stack from your hand, right? All right, she has no skill because they didn't persona ride, so we're just gonna no guard this. Of course. It's okay, guys. I expected that one. Oh, you get to give another 10k out. That's cute. They put 1,000 instead of 10,000. It's okay. I get what they were going for. What else you got? Alright, so they're swinging 20k to my rear guard, that's fine. Alright. Now we draw. Now we have to discard for skill. So we're going to discard an Autogastic, so we're going to get it back with Infinity Knowledge anyway. So now we ride. Now we use our grade 2. Energy Blast 3. Check top 5. We get it. Can I grab the perfect guard? Because I don't need anything else. What real decks you have or plan to have? IRL, the only decks I have right now, I have Welstra, and I have Gear Andra, the Dragon Empire deck. Normally, I was playing Bafsagra. I actually had Varga, but I got so bored with it that I sold it. Bafsagra is usually my main, but I put together Gear Andra because we're doing a set 2 constructed tournament where you can only use set 2 bosses. So that's why I went with that, because I have mostly Dragon Empire cards. And I'm trying to make Destined One of Scales when it comes out, as long as it's not fucking, boring. Skill. So we're going to do this. And we're going to... Where do I put it, though? Probably here? No, we'll put it here. I'm thinking... Yeah, I'll put it there. Okay. So... on the right, see the Soul Charge. Weird. Why does mine not take one of my cards, but theirs does? Just making sure they know what's going on, especially since they're newer to the Cardfight area. Okay, now I'm gonna do my divine skill. So now we soul blast 1. We gotta get our 10k in crit, and then we make another marker. This one we're gonna put. I guess we're gonna put here for the extra power. So we're putting it on the rear guard behind the Vanguard. So now if they try to boost, they'll get minus 10k to the Vanguard. Oh, that's funny. I still think that's a hilarious interaction. All right, we're going to move Clarence up, and then we're going to play Knowledge. Now that's going to let us call our grade 2. And he's going to get plus 15k power. And then his skill's going to go off. We're going to Energy Blast 3. I forgot to Energy Blast 2. And we're going to check top 2. We're going to add the PG to hand, and we're going to leave the crit on top of the deck. Because I did not know I could do that. And then he's going to get 10k and can attack on the back row. Actually, now they both... I was missing 10k power all of the games I played before because I forgot that I put a marker on the back row too. The deck is interesting, Zwart. If you actually look now, we just put a marker on our opponent's back row. So now if they boost the Vanguard, they'll get minus 10. Actually, was it you that told us that move? No, it wasn't. So now he has to choose. He's basically not going to be able to boost the Vanguard. Otherwise, he gives his Vanguard minus 2k power, which is a 1 to pass with nothing else. So that's just funny that we can do that. We have a 45k in the back row right now that can attack from the back row. We're going to call Inlet Pulse, which can now attack from the back row. And do we want to call the other Anatogaster? I want to... I don't think we're going to get to another Persona ride, so we're going to call a copy of Levidras. Alright, I think we're good here. And we have our 5 attack turn. So now 7k to the grade 1. That was my favorite part. Alright, let's get this. Alright, we're going to swing, skill, counterblast, plus 10k to the back row, and can swing from the back row. Alright, Twin Drive. First check. Critical trigger. That's going to you. Actually, no it's not. No it's not. You can have the power, but the critical is going to the big-ass grade 2 in the background. And then second check. We just added 3 perfect guards to hand this turn. So when we rode grade 3, our grade 2 let us check top 5 for a grade 3 or lower. We added Elementary Sanctitude. When we did a Natogaster, we added a PG and stacked a crit because apparently the second card can go on top or bottom of the deck. And then we just got another another perfect guard off of the Twin Drive, which is insane to me. So now we're going to go 18 to Vanguard. Works for me. So they're kind of blasting to draw. I can't use lyrical cards in the deck. Why can't you? Now we're gonna go 23. I can use the lyrical OT, but not any. Why? You can use lyrical cards. As long as they're not specific on what your Vanguard needs to be, you can use them. Because the dragon, the Griffogilas are nationless, so they don't care. hold on. Do it like this. Okay. And then we'll go. Alright. And then this is going to go to Soul. This is supposed to be right after the battle, isn't it? Alright, I'll remember that next time. But we're going to go Soul, Countercharge, Soul, Draw, and End Phase. That was a solid-ass turn. I really like Searching for Infinity Knowledge. This card is dope. I didn't think I was going to like it nearly as much as I do, but then, no, that card's amazing. What do you do? Aquamarine. If you persona ride this turn, this unit gets +1 drive and increase your trigger effects by 10,000. Great. When you drive check during the battle phase, reveal a trigger unit, counterblast 1. Oh, soul blast 1. Choose one of your rear guards and stand it. Okay. But I only get 2 Dragon Tree marker. So you only get 2 Dragon Tree marker when you go onto the grade 10. If you use the grade 0 order, shit, what the hell's the name of it? Hold that thought. It's not Corrosive Smoke. Hold on. If I could just remember the goddamn name. There it is. Calamitous. No, that's not it. Corrosive. It is Corrosive Smoke Signal? I thought Corrosive Smoke Signal was the, oh, shit. Hold on 1 second, guys. I guess it is Corrosive Smoke Signal. I don't know why I thought that was the, no, that's Ambush Kill Smoke. My bad. It's only 10k. That is a good question. So Corrosive Smoke Signal is the only way to get Dragon Tree markers before you get to grade 10. Once you're at grade 10, you get the 2, and then you can use your Dragon Tree rear guards to get more. See if that works. There we go. All right, now swinging 28 to my Vanguard. We'll use this Soul Blast 1, and I get 10k shield because I have another copy in the drop. Well, another Blitz order in the drop. We gotta be careful with the Vanguard. It doesn't double the... No, it just stands rear guard, so we'll just no guard. Oh, +1 drive. And if they double crit me, we die. How many crits have they been through? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they've been through 4. Hopefully they don't double crit me. That's a heal, that's fine. Given the nature of Levidras, it's really good at defense and offense, but going first on grade 3 can push a lot of damage. Yeah, it goes. It's really good. It's actually good going first and second. So they hit 1, they hit the draw. So the reason it's good going second is because when you're going second, you can immediately use your divine skill, because your divine skill needs both players to be at grade 3. And you also have access to this, even though this you technically have access to either way. But you can have a really, really explosive turn 3 going second. Granted, you can also have a really explosive turn going, first. It's one of those units that's really good either way. I'm gonna guard this. Choose 2 cards from your deck among them, put them into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of it. If you persona roll this turn, choose it from your hand, reveal it, and put it to the top of your deck. Yeah, no. We're gonna perfect guard. We're gonna discard the draw trigger. Those sword icons in the back basically allow you to attack with them without giving power to the unit. Oh! What sword icons? I didn't know that. Alright, draw. Persona Rod. So I don't use Cardfight Air that much anymore because, we've kind of leaned toward, Van Pro, so I don't know any new functions they might have put on here. Alright, but we're going to use Levidras' skill. We're going to put a plant gauge here. No, we're going to put it in the back row. I didn't use it when he boosted with the grade 1. I forgot. I was distracted by chat. Fuck. So we not only missed out on a draw, but we could have gave their Vanguard minus 10k power. I mean, granted, we took it anyway, but that's a draw we could have had. Fuck. Mad. All right, that's fine. So you have a continuous 5k and can attack from the back row. We're actually going to move you to the front because we're going to call the other one over here. Skill, Energy Blast 3. We're going to check top 2. We're going to add this to hand. Alright, I can get anything. And if you have during your turn, look at the top 2 cards from among them, choose a card from among them, put it into your hand, and put the rest on top of your deck. So we're going to leave that crit on top of deck because, of course, the deck just needs to do that. And then I think we're going to call Morpho because we can give Morpho 10k. So we're going to go like this. He's going to gain 20k because of the marker. And then he's also going to gain 10k. I just realized I was losing a lot of power in those last 2 games because I wasn't applying the 10k from the Infinity Eyes markers. My god, this deck is psycho. So, is it the Infinity marker that lets you attack from the back row? I'm trying to remember. It's the grade 1. Two on the back row, my left. Oh, this person's a content creator too. This one and this one. These are the ones letting me attack from the back row. Alright, let's go to the battle phase. Sorry, I know you guys don't want to see me just talking to this other person, but... Alright, so now we're going to go swing, skill, so power plus another 10k. And I forgot that it gives another 10k. My god, it's a 40k attacker. Alright, we got a critical, obviously. We'll go here with the crit. And then draw. That's going to be 40. We'll go here. All right. All right. So now, how do I do this? We're gonna go this one first. Oh, okay. Now we know how that works. Sorry, this person's wondering how I was able to get 5 attacks. So we're gonna go from smallest to bigger. So that was 30. Now we're gonna go 33. Then we have 40 and 45. Oof! I did not want you to get that trigger. Skill. Oh wait. Okay, I gotta remember that. Now we have Soul Blast 1. All right, and then ooh, they lived. They lived. Well, damn. All right, if they don't Persona Ride, that -10 on the Vanguard is going to be annoying. What is that? Oh, they Persona Road. Shit. I was really hoping they weren't gonna. Oh, they use Gradius. Damn. It's alright, we still have 2 PGs. I'm sorry, the whole Infinity Eyes marker thing is so fucking cool. Like, now that I'm looking at what I was doing wrong in the last 2 games, I was losing out on so much power because I just wasn't realizing how these effects work. So, like, this guy right here, this guy's nuts. You use his on-play skill, he gets a passive 5k. Then he gets a passive 5k just for having 3 markers. Then if he's on top of a marker, that's another 10k. And I wasn't doing that. And then, like, you use Searching for Infinity Knowledge. He was getting 20k with the way I was playing it, but I was still missing the 10k from the marker. So that's 25. Let's go. He's gonna restand. You know what? So it loses 10k, so it's 15, and then we'll just intercept. I gotta figure out how they did that, because I don't know how it's taking a card from their deck to make the marker, but it's not doing that for me. Like, am I doing something weird? 26. You know what? I'm gonna take that. Nice draw trigger. Oh, they're searching for Infinite Knowledge. Yeah, that's disgusting. So now their Vanguard's 21, the Alpha Persona Ride. Ew. So that's 1 to pass. That's crazy. I can put a draw trigger and it's 2 to pass. Wait, no. They can get an additional 10k. So if they hit 1 trigger, that'll put them up to 41. So we want to guard at least 43. So that'll put us to 38. You know what? Nah. Have they hit their overtrigger? They did. No, they didn't. Did they hit their overtrigger? I don't remember. Oh wait, yes they did. Yes they did. Yes they did. Okay. So we'll guard with you. So 2. Oof. Thank God I guarded for 2. Sweet. Did they not have... They forgot the Soul Blast to stand a unit. Alright. Let's finish this. We don't have a Persona Ride, but we don't really need it. Skill of Levidras. We get another marker. And we'll put that one here. Did you draw for turn? I think I did. I thought I did. Yeah, I drew Inlet Pulse. Because I got an Infinity Knowledge off the draw trigger. Alright. We got 4 energy. How much cards do we have left in deck? 13. Fuck it. Let's stack the deck. Skill. Energy Blast 3. Check top 2. Whoops. Well, we're getting a trigger. Oh my god. That grade 2 is stupid. Oh my god. I've stacked a crit trigger every single turn. And now he gets a passive 5k. This guy has a 5k and can tap from the back row. They both have 10k from the markers. This thing has 7k. She has 10k from the marker. I'm gonna swap these two because so she still has 10k from the marker. As a matter of fact, do I have a booster I can call? I played Searching for Infinity Knowledge, right? I didn't. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh man, I'm dumb. So I played this from hand when I could have played Searching for Infinity Knowledge to grab one from the drop. But we'll do that now. So now we'll call... Where's Clarence? Damn, it's that one time I actually want Clarence. It's alright. We'll just call over this. So now it's going to get 5, 10, 15, 20k power on top of that. So it gets 5k for every Infinity marker in the same column, and then 5k because I have Levidras as a Vanguard. So yeah, this is going to be a humongous roll. Now we go to battle phase. And now it's 28. Okay, I was complaining about hand advantage, but clearly I was doing it wrong. Power here. Crit to Vanguard. Alright, there is no reason for this deck to need to be able to stack triggers. I'm sorry, that's fucking crazy. This is probably the best card in the deck. Was devastating for my momentum. And I'm using my mental energy on the buttons. Oh, they left. So yeah, in that game, I had so much advantage and was actually using my skills. So there's a lot of extra power I should have had that I wasn't using, so I wasn't burning out my opponent as much as I should have been. I kept forgetting to use the defensive skill, so I was forgetting to draw cards. And this fucking card is the most retarded thing in this deck. It is. Like, it's 5k power and attack from the back row is 100% free. Its Energy Blast skill on place lets you get a card and lets you stack. I didn't know. I thought the card had to go to the bottom, but the fact that you could leave it on top or bottom, unfortunately, you have to add one of the two cards. That's mandatory. So you can't stack two triggers, but still, gross. Gross, 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 gross. Oh man. All right. I think I have time for one more, but then I gotta go. So let's do one more. Oh wait. Deck editor. Who was it? Joker. You said Sylvan Thorn Beast Girfina? Which one is it? This one? When this unit is placed on the back row, you may have this unit get 10,000 power until end of turn. If you do, this unit cannot be moved to other rear guards until end of turn. It's nice because it's free. You can just throw on the back row 10k. And what was the other one? Fine Drink of Abolishment of Sins. I know that's an order. Oh, the Blitz order? My only problem with this is I don't play a whole lot of different orders. I only play 2. Well, 3 if you count bracing. So it's like I'm never... the most I'm ever going to get off of that is 10k, which I already get with Sweet Honey Garden. Wait. Yeah, it's a Blitz order. Oh, shit. Do that. Let's do tails. Oh, guys, do I want to go first or second? I've been going nothing but second. I'll go first. All right, we'll send these bad boys back. I'm also gonna send the PG back. We'll save the grade 3 because we are going first, so we'll most likely get to our Persona Ride turn. All right, actually, really solid hand, especially for going first. All right. Ooh, is that Razael? Yo, let's go! Think mirrors are kind of funny with this deck, I'm assuming. I haven't done a mirror. The one mirror I had, the dude left. So we're gonna draw for turn. We're gonna discard P-Jizzle. Not P-Jizzle. Draw trigger. But now we've actually got a Faded One versus Destined One game right now. Oh wait, is this Alden? No, it is Razael. It's 100% Razael. Yes. That's fine. That's not fine. Skill, we get to ride for free. Call Morpho. Look at that straight anime ass board. Aww. I'll take that. Damn. Morpho can't hit now, but we're still gonna swing with Morpho to be able to add the Blitz order. Or do we want to keep the intercept? You know what? I'll keep it. They can swing at Morpho. I'm glad we got Searching for Infinity Knowledge. Like I said, I'm probably going to save that for turn 4 to go with my Persona Ride. Alright, 3 different grades. I'm going to call it grade 1. Selgaon? No. Countercharge, but that's only... I mean, it's just an extra 5k boost. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. If that's all they're going to do. You good? That was weird. There's a deck I may check it on Discord. I will in a few. Alright. Draw. What do I want to discard here? I guess the most useless card is Foxy. Foxel, I'm sorry. So we can get an extra attack with Foxel. I guess we'll see what we draw, what we get off the top deck. Alright, so we Energy Blast 3. We check top 2. Oh, I'm sorry, top 5. Top 5. What do we got? What do we got? We got a PG. I'm gonna grab Habitat. Habitat seems like a really good option right now, considering our hand is not the greatest for offense right now. Alright, we're gonna play Habitat. Check top 7. That Inlet Pulse though. We'll call it here. Skill. Counter Blast 1. Whoops. Alright. Alright, so this is going to have plus 10k on it. It wasn't plant in this deck. This guy's not smart. Okay. Sorry, guys. This guy's I will need a lot of practice with Grifogila. Yeah, it's a different playstyle. Okay, so we have our marker. Then we got our 10k. I could call more, but I don't think I'm going to, because we only have the 2 markers, so we can't get as much power with Infinity Knowledge as we would like. So I think we're just gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna go power 5k, 7k. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go battle phase. We're going to swing with this 18k first. He's probably going to guard it, and then I would assume take the Vanguard. Okay. Skill. Counter Blast 1. Power plus 10k and can attack from the back row. I'm surprised he didn't guard it. Oh, and then this goes to the soul, and we counter charge, which matters because we're gonna use Morpho. Okay, so that's 33. So 50. Okay, twin drive. First check. We'll go here. Second check. Sweet bean. Now we'll go swing skill. Soul Blast 1. Plus 10k. So that's 20. Does it give you 2 copies of the over trigger? No, it only gives you 1. And you don't have you won't have an over trigger in deck. Oh wait, I don't have a blitz order. That's fine. Skill, counterblast 1, get rid of it. Now we'll search a blitz order. Can I get element target strength 2 with this? When this unit, at the end of the battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. Counterblast 1, oh, it's grade 2 or greater, so it has to be this. That's fine. We'll still get it, since it'll set us up for the following turn. Oh, wait. Bam. Alright. To the soul. Draw. Alright, that was a productive turn. We burned through a lot of his hand, did a lot of damage, and next turn we're going off with our Divine Skill. The fact that we were able to get that much offense when he was only at grade 2 is a fantastic feeling. Sorry, I know I wasn't super talkative there, but that's because this guy was kind of being annoying. So remember, we have a marker on this grade 2 right here, so we can reduce it by 10k whenever the fuck we want. We might do it on the second swing. Don't know yet. He hasn't played an order, so these don't have skills. That's got to be in the drop. 33. So it's 23. I'm confused. Oh, they have to have 4 or more units. Pretty sure she still gains 10k. I'm not crazy, right? Four or more units. He has 4 units. I mean, if you don't want to give her 10k, that's fine by me. No, I'm not going to use it. Draw trigger, sweet. I'm gonna use it on your next attack. You see, like this guy's being a total jerk. This is why I hate Cardfight area. See, now he's gonna swing with the other rear guard because he knows I'm gonna give the new card he's gonna call minus 10k. Okay, so Biscotti's not gonna do anything. He's just not gonna swing with it. Which is great, because we just cut a 4-attack deck down to a 3-attack deck. So that is going to be 26 to my 23. So we'll Soul Blast 1 and give him a 2 to pass. Beautiful. He does get the heal, which sucks, but it's alright. You got 4 cards in hand. $36, $46. So we've got 38. I don't want to go too high on the damage, but you know what? I need the 2 damage to be able to get my 5-attack turn. We'll take it. Just because I don't have my... fuck, I did have clearance. I could have got a counter charge. Oh well. Oh, we got another Gaster. Word. All right, we're going in. Persona Raid. All right. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh shit! I just kicked my computer on my desk. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go skill. Counterblast 1. We're gonna put a marker here. Do I want to put it there? Yeah, because we're gonna make a big ass call. He's only at 2 damage. Thinking. What's in our drop? We got Morpho. Okay. I guess we'll put it here. We'll put it there. No, we'll put it in the back row. We'll pump up one of our back row attacks. And we'll put it on Teeth Fault. And then Divine Skill. Now we Soul Blast 1. Get 10k power and a crit. We put another marker here. And we'll put another one on Teeth Fault. So we've got 2 on Teeth Fault, 1 on Biscotti. So now, with whichever one he swings with first, we can reduce, and then we can also reduce the following one after that. All right, we're gonna play. What's in our drop? Sorry, I'm trying not to fuck this up, and it's giving me anxiety because like I have so many options here. We're gonna use Searching for Infinity Knowledge and call Morpho. Yeah, we'll call Morpho here. And now she's gonna gain 10k power because there's 2 markers in the same column as her. And then she's also gonna give herself 10k when she swings. We're gonna call it Another Gaster. Skill. Soul Blast 3. Plus 5k power. We check top 2. We're gonna add Foxhole to hand, and we're gonna leave that on top of the deck. Now he gains 5k and can attack from the back row, and then gains 10k from the marker. Call, so we can get a counter charge, and we'll call another one of you. Now you're gonna get 7k to the back row. Why is you 51? You should have 10k. I forgot, we Persona Road, so these are even bigger. So this is gonna get 10k, this is gonna get 10k, this has plus 10k on it. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna go battle phase. We're gonna swing. Skill. Counter Blast 1, plus 10k to Morpho, and she can attack from the back row. 48 for 2. Alright, you got the PG. But you have no defense for the rest. Oh my god! Yes! We're gonna go here. G fucking G. Here, but we're gonna put the crit here. 38 for Un. Oh. GG. So, even if he had blocked the 38, what I was going to do was I would have swung with the other 2 columns, trying to deal that 1 damage before swinging with the double crit. The reason we didn't want to swing with the double crit first is because if we hadn't dealt the 1 damage, he could have just took it and lived, and then potentially gotten damage triggers to block the rest of the attacks. So we swung with the 38. We would have swung with Morpho. We would have used Morpho's skill. Well, we would have put Clarence to Soul first. We would have counter charge 1. We would have swung with the Morpho. We would have Soul Blasted to get an additional 10k. Then afterwards, we can use Morpho's skill to get an order, since we already have a Blitz order and drop. So now we're thinning out the deck, and we have knowledge for next turn. Then we could have swung with the other Morpho. I'll never get used to these swords in the background. Soul Blasted another one, gained another 10k, and if somehow he didn't take 1 damage, we would have figured it out from there. But then we would have swung with the 40k from the back row for 3. And if he somehow survived, we still have a PG, we still have our Blitz order that's now a 25k guard since we have another copy, and a bunch of triggers and 5ks. So the only thing I probably would have did differently is we probably would have used the Morpho in the back row to search, not the one in the front. So we could have kept the intercept. Also, you may not be able to see it here because the guy was a douchebag, but we have on the Biscotti, we have 1 Infinity Eyes marker. On the Tethfault, we have 2. So whichever one he would have swung with, we could have gave it -10. And then if he calls another column on top of the Tethfault, we could give that one -10 too and still draw more cards. So that was a beautiful setup. That is how this deck's supposed to run. So for anybody that just joined the stream late, I see that we have a decent amount of viewers on YouTube. Infinity Eyes markers can be stacked, but their power plus or minus does not stack. When you give the plus or -10, you can only give 1 per battle. So this deck has flexibility against restanding rear guards, as you can put multiple Infinity Eyes markers on a rear guard circle. When it swings, give it -10, draw a card, get rid of an Infinity Eyes marker, and then when it restands and swings again, you could do it again. Or in this case, with Raziel calling over it. If you guys saw on their previous turn, because we had the marker, he swung with a 33. Mind you, I was at 2 damage. He put it down to 23, saying I was using the skill. I'm like, I'm not using the skill. I'm going to leave that marker there. So he swung at me with 23. I was able to guard it with with 33. I took the damage. He swung with his Vanguard. I took that too. And then when he called out his following call, he didn't even call out another column. He swung with the rear guards again, which became a 1-card guard, and then called over that rear guard. I lied. He didn't do that either. He swung with the 33. I took it. He swung Vanguard. He called Biscotti, which did nothing because it's a 10k, can't hit, and he didn't Persona Ride because it was his first grade 3 turn. And then he called the grade 1 to boost Tethfault, which I ended up guarding. So we took a 4-attack turn and we were able to turn it into a 3-attack turn because of our markers. And because he didn't end up forcing us to use the marker, we now had it for the next turn, which we then stacked 2 on the Tethfault. So now he was going to have, even if he had a 5-attack turn, 3 of those attacks would have been nerfed, which is crazy to think about. I like this deck. I want to make it. Dude, this shit's so fun. Like now that I took the time to figure it out, it's way more fun than I thought. And again, Anato Gaster is the GOAT. You guys saw me stack the critical again. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going. I'm actually going to a concert, so I gotta go get ready. Feel free, if you guys comment on this stream what you think of the deck, I will see it later. If you guys want to see more content from me, you guys on my YouTube, you guys know I post any day I don't stream. You guys over on Twitch, youtube.com/Zafika, you guys can get more content from me. I'm probably going to post a video about this deck tomorrow, and then I will be streaming again on Thursday, though I won't be doing a Vanguard stream. For any of my Final Fantasy fans, JRPG fans, or MMO fans, I'm going to be doing the main scenario quest, the storyline for Dawn Trail, Final Fantasy XIV's newest expansion. I took some time to do other things, but now I'm actually going to be jumping into the story. So I would love for you guys to join me for that and hang out, and we can still talk about this deck even then, because this thing is a monster, and I can definitely see how you can make so many different variations of it because there's so much flexibility in the deck. But thanks for everybody that tuned in. I had a lot of fun. I wish I could stay longer, but it's just one of those days. That is it for me, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Later.